the sessions that I had, it's peeling away layers. Last night, I had a crossfire session, and oh my God, that just took the remaining load. I feel like the difference between me, even before the crossfire session, like it was building up yesterday. I was being triggered all day, and it was just as like my subconscious knew that I was going to be able to let the lid off because I just couldn't contain it anymore. And in the session, I just am a different person to when I walked into the session to being at the end of the session. It was so significant. It was just like the difference between, it's hard to say, it's black and white. It was just so significant, and in taking all the loads and all the pressure and the memories and all the self-talk. All the self-talk's gone. All the self-punishments. It feels like it's gone. It's a miracle, actually. And so anybody who's contemplating a crossfire session, oh my God, do it. And here's the next thing. It's like, if you can't find the money, borrow the money. If you can't, there's nothing else that matters, actually, other than cleaning up yourself.
Yeah.
If I knew what I knew now, it would be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to just do the work, because once you've done the work, it's done, as long as you continue the maintenance. So it's like, it's a no-brainer. I mean, if you've got money issues, that's all the more reason to do it. If you've got the relationship issues, well, why wouldn't you? If you're going to end a relationship, as Robert says, you better be happy before you go, otherwise you're taking you with you. So it's like, it's a no-brainer. You can't not do it. Or anyway, that's all I want to say. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. We, like he was saying, early, of course, sexual abuse, sexual trauma. I call it premature sexual education, inappropriate behaviors. When I work with people, the earliest experiences in this area has such a major impact on our value system. It has a major impact on our ability to express what we want, not want. It has such a major impact. And so any of this area, this area, the sexual stuff, is so connected to the inner brain, the survival system. We talked about, when I say survival system, we're talking about the limbic system, using the reptilian, which I call it the survival part of the mind. It keeps you there. And once you go clean it up, you become free. And, hear what Brian said. He said, here it is. I was doing my whole job. I was doing everything myself. He goes to the seminar. He starts tapping on himself, start working on himself. Then he realized he doesn't have to do it himself. He can have others help. And now it's maintaining itself. That's an investment in yourself. And let me be honest with you. If you have all the money in the world, if you have all the pieces, there's one piece that is more valuable than things. Because you know how many rich, poor people I worked on? They have lots of money, but they're emotionally poor. They're suicidal. They're miserable. And it's because the richness is in your emotional health. The richness is what you do within yourself, by yourself. When you're all alone, you'll know a person, who they really are, and how they respond to the world when things are tough. Their little brain will start pumping out the bad, negative programmings. That's when you start cleaning up. So if you were to invest in anything, invest in your mind. Clean up your mind. Go to those memories. Now, I will tell you this. I don't believe that there's any other system that is as effective as changing the mind as this one here. And that's my opinion, and I'm going to stick to it. Because, what I can do, you saw yesterday I worked with a woman for 30 minutes addressing a memory that she's been letting destroy her life. laying in bed for 4 years, destroy her life. And a single 30-minute session knocked lots of pain off. You saw it in front of you. And if you had a crossfire session, 2 people coming at you, and they're going to knock the lid off and clean it all out. So the best investment you can ever do is in yourself. Now, of course, you know, our culture and our world has very little emotional coping skills. You know, beating furniture and doing all kinds of weird stuff may make you feel better for a while, but if you don't change the memory, the cause, you still got the problem.